Alright guys, I'm in the dead quarters, and, well, Halloween was like a week and a half ago, and now the Christmas trees are in windows, the carols are ringing, the elf on the shelves are definitely on their way to your countertop, and I did some ISE pickups and some clearance hauls. I'm just gonna show it right now. So let's get to it. So before I get to ISEs, I'm gonna show my animatronics I got. So, I guess I'll show this. This is kind of an ISE pickup. It's all kind of thrown in here at this point. This is the Madison Square Park street sign. Really fun item to have. It does have the Sam on it, not the original Young He. But this is the big one that was actually clamped on the ISE, so that's pretty cool in my opinion. Just a neat little thing to have. But right here is the Illusionist, or the Illusionary. This is a Lowe's prop from this year, and the interesting thing you probably didn't know about the Illusionist is he's made by Mario Chiodo. Okay, you're a little creepy, you're one of those. Alright, but Mario Chiodo was a famous sculptor. He sculpted statues. He also was creating, like, professional, high-end even, masks and costumes, items, and decor. Like, he made some of the most infamous decorations in the world, probably. And this guy was his first item in 10 years. You can literally see him in this post of his first Halloween item he's created in 10 years. And I somehow have him. He was at one of my stores for about 150 bucks. I was like, I can't do that. I have much more important items to get. And at that point, I was like, you know what? He's kind of made it that price. But I got him for 50 bucks. They have the display left. He's a little messed up here. Everything's kind of thrown in. But he is definitely one of my best pickups for this year. Alright, here we got Backbend Bonnie. Now, this was a display. Yeah, she was a display. But she probably has some crazy issues. She was at one of my stores that was the only store in the area that had a Backbend Bonnie left at the after sale. But I was just like, I want a Bonnie. So we started at that store actually for the after sale, and we come in, we see the signs, and 50% off decor, 25% off costumes. We go in and they're like, oh, we grab all our stuff, and they're like, no, it's only 30% off decor. Silly, you messed up. We're like, no, read your sign. And they're like, oh, I'll call my manager then. The manager wasn't even there. There's like 2 people working, and it turns out that it was only 30% off. Yeah, no, it's not. That was a lie. And I was stuck behind a bunch of old grandmas. Here you go. But I ran in and got this one, and because this was a display, it was 50% off. When actually the displays are supposed to be 70% off, surprisingly, because there's a 20% off display discount, which actually stacks on the 50%, so you practically get an employee price. But anyway, here's the Balloon Dog Clown. He is the store display. He's so cool. Oh my goodness. But you can kind of see him. He's kind of packed in there. There you go. The Balloon Dog Clown. Now he is a really cool prop. I got him for about 70 bucks when Lowe's went 75% off Halloween. He was a must get. It was only him and this guy too. This guy's like head fell off or something. But yeah, right there. The Immortal Bloodhowler from Lowe's. This is the giant werewolf. There were only these 2 displays left at that Lowe's. This one I got at a different one. And I remember how funny it was to grab this one. Also, I'm really sick. I'm sorry I sound crazy. That's why I haven't posted anything, because right after Halloween I got crazy sick. But their actual garden worker that takes these displays down was on lunch, I guess, at like 10:30 in the morning, and so sorry, I Taco Bell. They had to get some random lady to take these out and unply them, because they put these outside on pallets, actually, like after Halloween, or just before Halloween, and so she was like, oh, you'll never guess what I'm doing. I know you needed me to cut PVC pipe, but taking down Halloween decorations. And honestly, I think these probably would have sold by the time the landscaping guy came back, so I'm glad I toughened up and actually asked. But anyway, this is my little bundle of animatronics here. Now, this is my glorious stack of after-sale boxes. Now, these are really high-end animatronics I got at a good price. So here's a Betty Sharpe. This was a store display at my store in 2025. I know, it's a really rare carry stock item that somehow they set up when their Bonnie broke. Their Bonnie actually has a split gear, so they got rid of her. but that's from a different store. But this is a Betty Sharpe. It says, I actually got like 80% off this one because I already had it like 25% off because they were like, oh, the bag broke off the hand, it doesn't work, but actually it just like latches in there, so I mean, I'm gonna get that at a great price. But that was their last Betty Sharpe, and this will probably be your last year on the floor, I'm guessing. So really cool. And then this is the crypt countess. Now they had a normal crypt countess that was only 50% because it wasn't the store display, but as you can see, that is sign taped on there. This one I got like 75% off because it actually doesn't work anymore. So I know, kind of disappointing. I bought a crypt countess that doesn't work, but I got it like 30% more at a discount than normal, just because it was a non-working piece. Really cool. Honestly, I don't really care. I think the mouth still might move, but I don't care if it really sways like a hula hoop. I think it's still creepy, so it's a great deal. And I know a lot of you wanted this. It's monkey peakness, a peak prop for this year. What you talking about? This one's a display too, but this one works, and I still got them 70% off. And I think that does it for spirit pickups. Home Depot Tiffany here was, this is their price, yeah, $119 at the time I got them. But just don't worry, some employee helped me out with getting them, and I got them for like a really, like, I don't know how they did it, maybe like added an employee in a military discount. But they gave them to me for $50 each because they actually have a Halloween display they would like store their Halloween in Home Depot locations, and we actually had our name down to buy it, and they threw it away accidentally and they took it down too early, so they were like, hey, I'll hook you up with these two if these are the two Halloween animatronics you really want. So I actually got them both for $50. This guy too, very cool. These are from that one store that just had one Tiffany going continuously if you look at my sale videos, and surprisingly, these I think were returns or they were actually in the back or something, because they put these out when they moved all that. So back to ISC pickups. Right here we got the giant rat Egg Harbor Herald sign. Really cool. Black cat seen flying in mass exodus. Date with death, new dating app sets graveyard encounters, much more inside. Local electrician incident sparks union debate. Very cool. Very cool Halloween prop. You could just buy this thing right off them, which is cool. Oh yeah, this is the shaker floor. It's kind of dusty. There was that 2022 shaker floor which they were selling at my store, but it was like 20 feet long and I couldn't buy that. This one is the only one at a local store near me that survived the season. Then there's that. I didn't get the voltage meters, but it is what it is. Oh, and it's the hitchhiking ghost here from Lowe's. I forgot about them. I got them for $75. They had a display there too, and this one's like, sounds a little beat up, but it is what it is. There's my Eternal Embrace tombstone from Depot, got for $20. A little worry crow here. Not as big of a haul when you see all that as I have before, but still cool. All these are bollards, I think they were calling them. Just looped things, and they also came with some chains. But you know, just some cool little hooks that you can even stake in the ground. I don't know if I posted the video, but when they went 75% off, I got Cousin Hewitt's tombstone. We all know you didn't do it. From the Haunted Mansion, I gotta take care of this, but my hand is frozen. I mean, it's like below freezing out. Actually, it's supposed to snow tomorrow. Or tonight, actually. These are those boa skeletons I showed them in a short, and we got an ultra posable you guys also saw. These are all the bricks from the ISC that were just laying around. It's a great deal. And then Cousin Algernon. Why are they all cousins in the Haunted Mansion? I don't know. They're level. But there it is. $25 or about $15. Then here we got some cloches. The Beetlejuice one here. Wait, I don't see a try me button, but there's all the bobs on there. Oh, it's over here, I see. You guys know how it works. I don't want to wake anybody up. But pretty much just a snow globe. It's a cloche though. These I got 75% off too, probably like $7. Pretty cool. And I also got that Constance the Bride movie thing. It's kind of cool item to have. I got some of these skeletons for like $17 each. They're pretty cool. And the maintenance phone here, it's a little worn out. This one works. I've seen online people who are getting broken ones from their stores, but mine works. This guy didn't work, but there is the talking creature as well. How cool. Alright, so it was a pretty good after sale for me, got a pretty good payout. But I just thought I'd show all this awesome stuff that I got here, and I'll see you guys later. And now we can officially start the Christmas season.